And the first one would be the parking fund. Yes.
Conan, Salada. I'm growing increasingly concerned with how the parking department is funded. I know you just said that we were finished with the general funded departments, but last year, $840,000 went to pay revenue to the parking fund, and it came from the TIF tax. And I've been doing some research on it and all. I wasn't really familiar with it a couple of weeks ago, but the way I see it, the TIF tax is generated, that money is put to the side, and it's used in the TIF district. But if that money wasn't pooled into that slush fund, the money would be going to the general fund. So in actuality, the way I see it, any departments receiving TIF funds is actually being funded by the taxpayer via a higher tax rate. Does that sound legit?
The problem is those tax increment financing funds would not exist without the infrastructure improvements that are used to pay for those funds.
And you guys don't believe that those industries and the downtown developments wouldn't happen on their own?
No, they would not.
So you think you're under the assumption that
the TIF funds are specifically used, and the reason we've created the TIF funds is that without the improvements in the infrastructure in those items, the improvements would not take place, and the TIF funds would not exist.
All right. Well, then, so you're talking about using the TIF fund for renovations and development, but then when you look at the parking fund, so it was $840,000 last year, and now it's proposed to go up. And by the way, that was 34% of the parking fund. It's proposed to go up to $1,049,000 this year, which will be 47% of the parking fund. And that's what, all maintenance? It's like snow removal and stuff. So it's, how much of that million is going to actually, make repairs? Are you guys allowed to use the TIF fund for like maintenance?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
City Manager?
No, we don't use it for maintenance. It's for capital improvements within the district. So operating expenses like maintenance would not be funded using tax increment financing.
Okay.
But some of those funds are used. Some parking funds are used for maintenance of the parking areas.
Yes, parking funds, but not tax increment financing funds. So that's the confusion. Yes.
All right. Well, all right. Hey, I can't say that I'm in favor of the whole TIF thing. It seems kind of schemy to me. The research that I've done, there's lots of abuse going on throughout the country. California got rid of theirs because they were trying to send that money back to the general fund. They're having budget issues. However you spend it, I see myself paying for parking through a higher tax rate. I believe that the Blackwater and the Wells Street, I'm thinking these industries and those businesses would grow over time, or not. I don't think you need central planning to help those guys grow. And why do they get a break? I mean, my parking lot in front of my house is, the roots are growing up, and can I get added to the TIF district? Maybe the city can repave my lawn for me. But I'm against the TIF thing. I'm against paying for parking downtown. I think that the best option, it seems to me that the parking, although it's decreased by $200,000 this year, the TIF has gone up $200,000. So I don't see that the parking is being managed very well. I would like to see departments like the parking fund and the sewer fund and the water fund, which are all receiving TIF, I would like to see them self-sufficient, and so I'm against that money going to them. I like to second all the Pumpkin Fest guys. Pumpkin Fest is a great thing, a great event. I think that they can pay for themselves. I don't think they need $80,000. I like to second Joe concerning the city employees receiving free parking to the tune of 44,000 this year, I believe. I don't believe that they should have extra rights. They already make a good income. And that's all I have for now. Thank you.
City Manager?
I'm not sure there was a question. Was there?
No, I just wanted to second some guys.
All right, thank
Okay.
you.
Are there any further comments regarding the parking fund?